Hello, everybody, and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. We are here in Littlefield for your matchup against the Shallow-Water Fillies versus the Littlefield Lady Cats. And this is the First United Bank pregame show. I'm your host today, Angel Flores, and I'm about to bring you a few stats from the last matchup the Fillies had against Liberty. It was a very intense and spectacular matchup. If you got to watch, I really hope you enjoyed. We sure did enjoy being there for that. That was a blast. It was a 4-set loss for the Fillies, unfortunately, but it was a fight. 27-25 in the first set, 25-27 second set, 27-25 in the third set, and 25-16 in the fourth set to take the Fillies down. A few stats from that game from some of the players. We have Annabee Fleming with 37 digs and 1 ace. Carly Buckley showed out with 7 kills. Grace Barrett, 1 assist and 1 dig. Riley Klatt had a big stat line that game. 5 kills, 5 digs, 5 blocks, and an ace on top of that. JC Benton, 3 kills and 15 digs. Emma Clausen, 9 kills and 3 blocks. She's very, very strong in the front row. Sydney Venable, 1 kill and 8 digs. Logan Carrion, 15 assists and 8 digs. Tatum Renfro, 4 kills, 4 digs, and 3 blocks. Mackenzie Cook, 18 assists and 10 digs. Cameron Motherall, 4 digs and 1 kill. And our player spotlight from the game, Maggie Grimes with 4 kills, 2 digs, and 2 aces. And what a spectacular game that was against Liberty. I know we're certainly looking forward to going out to Liberty for that matchup again, and I'm sure the Fillies are eager to have their rematch because they really were performing and playing as hard as they could, and they almost did it, man. They were very close multiple times, as you saw in those first 3 sets. Very close, 27-25, 25-27, 27-25 again. Very close matchup, so I think the Fillies they're performing very great this season. They're very dominant, and I'm sure they're eager to go back and get that rematch. And we got about 30 seconds here until the first serve, so we will take a short break, and when we get back, we will be at the first serve.
To create is to bring something into existence. To dare to dream big and work hard bringing it to life. First United Bank was created in that same spirit, and we continue to innovate in order to help those that dream and do. And it sustained us while others left town. We are West Texans loyal to those who create, because creativity is part of the spirit of West Texas.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Littlefield. I was looking around. I can't see a gym name in here, but I'm sure there is one. But for right now, I will just say Littlefield. Zach's pointing at something, but I can't see it. So, yeah, Littlefield Wildcats gym. We'll say that for now. And it looks like the Fillies and Wildcat Lady Cats are talking to coach, getting ready for the first serve. Both teams are in white. We have the Fillies in white and black, and the Lady Cats also in white and black. And we are about to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. like he said, between the Shallowater Fillies and Littlefield Lady Cats. Here we go with the player introductions. We got the Shallowater Fillies being introduced first. Got Annabee and Carly. Grace Barrett coming out. Man, at the home games, everybody, I'm just saying this so everybody knows, I've always wanted to catch one of those volleyballs, but since I'm usually the cameraman, that is almost impossible. I don't want to risk the camera for a volleyball, but man, this season it would be cool to catch one of those. I think I've got a couple chances left, maybe. Who knows? Leave a comment if you're rooting for me to catch one. Let me know. Here comes Maggie Grimes coming out. Grime time, our player spotlight for the game. She's going to be electric as always. Cameron Motherall follows her. Amy Lusk follows her. And Lily Wells finishes off the Fillies for player introductions. Here we go. She runs down the line for all the high fives. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Woo! That looks fun. All right, here come the Lady Cats. Number 1, sophomore, Brindle Ray. Number 2, Kennedy Hannah. She prefers to be called Bree Valdez. I'll try to remember that. Cameron Jimenez, Kylie Saldana. Madison Brown. We were right, Zach. It's Lyric Rios. We weren't too sure how to say that. Taryn Golden. Alyssa Torres. Riley Hernandez. Amaya Elizondo. Maggie Manise. So I'm noticing right now number 9 for the Lady Cats is not on my roster. I kind of picked up her name, but I already lost it. So that is not good. But here we go. Friendly high fives before the game. Tell everybody good luck, good game. Pretty sure it's good luck. And here they go. The Fillies sound electric. I'd like to see that. The Lady Cats throwing out some volleyballs to the crowd. One of them didn't make it all the way. And it rolled back down. And here we go. Here we go. So everybody, if you tuned into the Leveland broadcast, I did that one. And I told y'all that my terminology was a little rusty. Well, I've since talked to a few players. I've got it figured out a little bit better. The dig. I remembered what the dig is. It's not just when they hit the ball. It's when they hit the ball off a hit. Now the aces still go. According to who I talked to, they said it's preference. Some people call other things an ace, and some people don't. And here we go. Pre-game high fives. We're about to find out. I want to say Littlefield is serving first. Let's find out. Let's find out, folks, but I'm excited to be here. Zach was stressing a little while ago, but he's doing good now. He looks happier now. Right, Zach? Yeah, he's smiling, guys. Y'all can't see him, but he's smiling. And here we go. Is it us? I'm very slow at figuring out who serves first. I always try to. And here we go. Your Shallowater Fillies are up to serve first, starting with Grace Barrett. Here we go. Standard, few dribbles. And the serve is up. Hit right to the libero of Littlefield. Spiked over. Grace Barrett picks it up. JC Benton softly taps it. What a dig from number 8, Taryn Golden. Hit back over to the Phillies side. Tatum Renfro gets it. A soft touch. And that is number 6, Madison Brown, who tries to make the dig. And it goes the wrong way. A point for your Shallowater Fillies. Grace Barrett continues the serve streak. Here we go. Serve is up. Hit right back to Madison Brown and over. And it's just falls right over the line as Sydney Venable dives, tries to make a play on it. It's a point for the Littlefield Lady Cats. Up to serve for the Lady Cats is number 2, Kennedy Hanlon. Here we go. Standard double dribbles. Serve is up. Hit right to Annabie Fleming. Set up by Mackenzie Cook. Riley Klatt with the hammer. And it goes right to Kennedy. It goes right back to Kennedy. Return to the sender, Riley says. And that is a point for your Shallowater Fillies. Now up to serve is Stone Cold, J.C. Benton. Here we go. Serve is up. Hit right to Kennedy Hanlon. And thrown over back to the Philly side by Bree Valdez. Spike by Grime Time. Maggie Grimes with a big spike. And it goes back to the Phillies side. Annabie Fleming, Mackenzie Cook there to set it up. Riley Klatt spikes it over to the Littlefield side. And that's Kennedy Hanlon who hits it back. Free ball. Tatum Renfro with the spike. And number 3, Bree Valdez, tries to make the dig and is unable to make it. It goes the wrong way again. That's a kill to Tatum Renfro. That's another one. I figured out the points are called kills again. Had to remember. J.C. Benton comes up short. That's my fault, J.C. I should have said the serve is up. That is my fault. Here we go. Serving now for the Lady Cats, number 1, Brindle Ray. Here we go. And the serve is up. Annabie Fleming digs it. Mackenzie Cook sets it. Riley Klatt kills it off the spike. And that was a 3-piece play right there. That was beautiful. Just the dig from Annabie set up to Mackenzie. And Riley Klatt now back to serve. Let's see if she gets an ace. Served well to Brindle Ray. J.C. Benton hits the dig. Mackenzie Cook sets it up, and Emma Clausen gets the kill now. She hits it into the weak zone. Right between, it looked like, Kennedy Hanlon back there. And that's a point for your Fillies. Here we go, Riley Klatt continues the serve streak. Serve is up. Hit right to Kennedy Hanlon. Set up by Bree. That was Brindle Ray. And that was floated over by, I believe, number 13. That is Maggie Manise. And she floats it over into the corner. And the Fillies weren't exactly expecting that with how that was set up. And Maggie Manise, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, up to serve. Annabie Fleming gets the dig. Tatum Renfro passes. Emma Clausen floats it over. And that is Brindle Ray who hits it back to the Phillies side. And Maggie Grimes now. And that is a excellent spike by Maggie Grimes right on the line for a point for your Shallowater Fillies. And here we go, have substitutions. Carly Buckley comes in for Mackenzie Cook, and Logan Carrion comes in for Tatum Renfro as Logan steps back to the service line, as Nathan says, and she is ready to serve. Serve is up. Hit right to Madison Brown, set up by Brindle, and floated over by number 11, if I saw that right. Miley Hernandez, as it falls right in front of the front row. And that is a point for the Lady Cats. Score 4-6 now. Fillies up to serve for the Lady Cats. Number 5, Callie Saldana. Dig by JC. Saved by Maggie. Floated all the way over. That's a free ball from Annabie. And spiked by the Lady Cats, but digged by JC. And Emma Clausen off the pass from Logan Carrion. I got to be sure not to call every pass a dig now. I got to be careful. But Logan Carrion makes the pass to Emma Clausen as she spikes it over and gets the kill. Maggie Grimes up to serve. Serve is up. Hit right to Brindle Ray. Hit over by Amaya Hernandez. Logan Carrion sets it up as Carly Buckley tries to launch it over, and it falls short in front of the net. But she's okay. She's not even worried about it. It's all smiles. She's laughing in the front row, everybody. She's not bothered. That's good. Neither are the Fillies. They're okay. They're a strong and very focused team. They're always there for each other. Very supportive, very loud. And that's awesome to see. Up to serve for the Lady Cats, Bree Valdez. Here we go. Serve is up. Dig by Anaby. Set by Logan. And Emma Clausen comes in with a kill. Another beautiful three-set play. Is that what you call it? A three-set, a three-pass, three-piece. Whatever they call that one. It's just boom, boom, boom. That was beautiful. Anaby Fleming up to serve. Serve is up. Hit right to Kennedy Hanlon. Kennedy Hanlon hits it back over right to Anaby. Set up by Logan. JC Benton spikes it over to number 5, Callie Saldana. As the Littlefield Lady Cats tip it over to the Phillies side. Carly Buckley comes back. Dig by Madison Brown. And Kennedy Hanlon hits it over. Set up by Logan Carrion as JC Benton takes it. Spiked right to Callie Saldana. She's been digging very beautifully. And that is a hit from number 12, Amaya Elizondo. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Gotta move these wires out of the way. Taps it over as Anaby made the dig. Anaby makes another diving dig, set up by Logan Carrion, spiked by JC Benton very hard. Over back to the Littlefield Lady Cats side, and they get it back over to the Phillies side. Carly Buckley spikes right to number 3, Bree Valdez, as she tries to make the dig, but it's too powerful, and it falls right back for a point. We got substitutions. Grace Barrett comes in for Carly Buckley, and Tatum Renfro comes in for Logan Carrion as Grace steps back to the service line. She gets ready to serve. Here we go. Serve is up, hit right to Madison Brown. Bree Valdez passes and spiked over by Maggie McNeese. I gotta work on my pronunciation for her. Hit back over to the Phillies side. And now set up by Grace as Riley tries to put it on that back line, but it's just a little too high. And it ends up being out of bounds, and that's a point to the Lady Cats. We see a substitution now. Mackenzie Cook comes in for Grace Barrett as number 2. Kennedy Hanlon steps back to serve for the Lady Cats. Serve is up. Hit right to JC Benton. She digs it. Mackenzie Cook cross court, set to Tatum Renfro as she spikes it and gets the kill. Number 6, Madison Brown, tries to make the dig, but it goes the wrong way off of a powerful spike like that from Tatum Renfro, and she is very powerful in the front row. She's very, very powerful. Fun to watch. And now we have Stone Cold JC Benton coming back to serve. Serve is up. Hit to number 3, Bree Valdez. And number 11 takes the spike over, but it's dug by Anaby. Maggie Grimes spikes it right into the weak zone and gets the kill. And that is a point for your Shallow Water Phillies. And it looked like that back row of Littlefield was anticipating a shorter set. But Maggie Grimes hammers it down. JC Benton's serve is up. Hit right to Kennedy Hanlon. And that will be a point for your Phillies as number 3, Bree Valdez, tries to save the ball and keep it in play for the Lady Cats, but she goes under the line. That is a point for your Phillies. JC Benton stays serving. Serve is up and hit over by Bree Valdez off of the dig from number 2, Kennedy Hanlon. And I don't think the Phillies really expected them to hit it over there right there. I know I didn't. I didn't see that coming. It looked like in the back row, maybe Anaby didn't see that coming. And they floated it right over, but here we go. A serve coming up from number 1, Brindle Ray for the Lady Cats. Dug by Maggie, and unfortunately it looks like on that set, Mackenzie Cook hit the net, and that is a point for the Lady Cats. Brindle Ray gets to continue serving. Here we go. Serve is up. Dug by Maggie Grimes, set up by Mackenzie Cook, and Tatum Renfro takes the kill off the easy spike. Beautiful set by Mackenzie Cook. And that is an assist to Mackenzie Cook. She leads the team in assists, I believe. She sets up her teammates amazingly. Serve is up by Riley Platt, and that is an ace. As you see them form the bridge, you go under the bridge when you ace. Pretty sure that's what they call it. Ace right to the back row of the Lady Cats. Here we go, Riley Platt up to serve. And dug by number 2, Kennedy Hanlon, hit over by Madison Brown. Set up by Mackenzie Cook, and Emma Clausen spikes it down as number 2, Kennedy Hanlon, makes the dig, and a block from Tatum Renfro and Emma Clausen in the front row as the Lady Cats were trying to keep the ball in play and get it back over. Tatum and Emma shut it down. That is a point for your Shallowater Fillies. Riley Platt still serving. Serve is up. Falls right over the line, barely makes it over. They hit it back. Set up by Mackenzie Cook. Maggie Grimes makes the spike. Number 2, Kennedy Hanlon makes a great dig to keep them in play. Set it up here. I believe that was number 13, Maggie Manise, who hits it over as Emma Clausen spikes it down powerfully right in the front row. And they even hit the block, but it doesn't matter because she spikes it down so powerfully that it just falls right in front of them. That is a point for your Shallowater Fillies. And here we go. We got a timeout. See the cheerleaders step out on the court, being loud and proud. Timeouts are my favorite time. Why? Because now I just get to talk to you guys about whatever for 35 seconds. Can you listen to me for another 35 seconds? Talk about whatever? I hope so. You don't have a choice. Well, this game is going on pretty nicely. It's a little early. They were playing some pretty, how do I say this? Not very energetic music earlier. It was more like some shallow, mellow beats, you know. Stuff that kind of made you just want to sit and relax. And I guess when the Fillies came out here, they turned all that stuff off. They brought the energy out. They turned on some more up-tempo, a lot of bass, all the good stuff. Lots of good music came on. And here we go. Continuing our first set, 9-16. Fillies are up. Riley Platt still serving. Here we go. Scan the floor, make sure I didn't miss any substitutions. Looks good. Riley Platt's serve is up. And that is out of bounds shortly on the left side. And you know, the Liberty game, we saw a lot of close calls on that. Saw all kinds of calls. Maybe that could have been an ace that night. Here we go. JC Benton with the dig, set up by Mackenzie Cook. Maggie Grimes hits it over shortly to number 12, Miley Hernandez. Miley Hernandez also hits it over off the set. And now Maggie Grimes gets another chance. Dug by Kennedy Hanlon. Hit over by number 11, Miley Hernandez again. Set up by Mackenzie Cook. Maggie Grimes comes to spike it, but it looks like the ball was just not in the right spot at the time, and it goes straight to the back. But Maggie Grimes laughs it off. She's not even bothered. Mackenzie Cook also there to support her and let her know she's okay. JC Benton with a short dig, saved by Mackenzie Cook, and Tatum Renfro comes in, and wow, what a play. That looked pretty interesting off the dig from JC Benton as it was going straight down, but Mackenzie Cook, man, she is amazing. She's always there to make these incredible passes to set up her teammates, and Tatum Renfro there trusting in her teammate Mackenzie Cook. She gets the kill off the short tap over. Logan Carrion serves to Kennedy Hanlon, now softly touched over by Amaya Elizondo. And Carly Buckley with a strong spike over, and that turns into a kill, I believe, or a point. Is it a kill if it goes off of their hands? I'm pretty sure. As long as it's a point, it's a kill. Pretty sure that's what they told me. And here we go, Logan Carrion up to serve. Hit right to Kennedy Hanlon, set up by number 1, Brindle Ray. And I believe that was Amaya Elizondo who hits it over. And it goes to the Phillies side, gets set up, and Emma Clausen tries to get the kill. But it's just a little too much mustard on that one. I'm sure y'all were eager to hear me say that again. It's a little too much. That is a point for the Lady Cats. Here we go. Oh. It looks like they are calling that a point for the Phillies, I believe. I take it back, Emma Clausen. Yeah, just the right amount of mustard. Serve is up, hit to Kennedy Hanlon, and hit over by Brindle Ray. And that is out of bounds on the left, a little wide. As you see the Phillies do the, it's always fun to see their bench get up and do the chants and the hooting and hollering. It's always fun to see that. Logan Carrion still serving. Up to Kennedy Hanlon, set up by Brindle Ray. Hit over by Amaya Elizondo. Dug by Annabelle Fleming, passed by J.C. Benton, and Emma Clausen takes a cheeky pass, looks like a pass, right over back to the Littlefield Lady Cats side. And that is a point for your Phillies and a kill to Emma Clausen. And Logan Carrion is serving very well. And here we go, Cameron Motherall checks in. And then the Liberty game, she was making some very good digs in the back row. I'm excited to see her. It looks like a little bit of confusion there on the Lady Cats side between Kennedy Hanlon and Amaya Elizondo on who was going to take that, and it cost them a point to the Phillies. Logan Carrion up. Serve is up. And hit back over to the Phillies side. As Carly Buckley makes a play to keep it in. Number 1, Brindle Ray sets it up. Blocked in the front row by Carly Buckley and Emma Clausen. And I believe that was number 11, Miley Hernandez, who wanted to get the point there, but Emma Clausen and Carly Buckley shut it down. And here we go, checking in for Emma Clausen is Lily Wells. Here we go. Logan Carrion still serving. Dig by number 1, Brindle Ray. And Brindle Ray makes the pass back over. As Cameron Motherall tries to dig it, and it just goes right over her head. That's a point to the Lady Cats. But Cameron is smiling. Annabelle gives her the high fives, lets her know she's good. They're also supportive. It's awesome to see. Number 5, Callie Saldana serves it over to the Phillies. Carly Buckley makes an explosive spike, but in the front row, number 7, and I can't see the other girl. Number 2, I think that was. Kennedy Hanlon and Taryn Golden make a block there in the front row off of Carly Buckley's spike. And Callie Saldana serves it up. Dig by Annabelle Fleming, set up by Logan Carrion. Maggie Grimes with the spike. And that is a kill to Maggie Grimes, as I believe that was a Brindle Ray who tries to dig it off of Maggie's spike. And it is in the Phillies stands, Shallowater side stands. Here we go, Maggie Grimes up to serve. Serve is up, dig by number 2, Kennedy Hanlon. Hit over by Brindle Ray, softly, it's a free ball. Lily Wells spikes it over right to number 6, Madison Brown. It's 12, Amaya Elizondo hits it over, and J.C. Benton spikes it down. They keep it in play, and that is out. J.C. Benton stays in her position, ready for anything. She notices the soft touch as it goes right over, and that is out for the set. As the first set ends, 13-25, the Phillies take the first set. We'll be back shortly after this break.
For nearly 70 years, the Sylvius family has provided the nation's farm producers with risk management solutions based on the idea that success comes by putting the client's needs first and trusting that through product innovation, helpful analytic support, and a high level of service, lasting relationships will develop, ensuring a future for these farms and producers and for their friends at Sylvia's Insurance.
I'm Josh Keeney,
And I'm Brian Smicker.
and we proudly support the Mustangs and Fillies.
Creating isn't easy. It's a simple fact known to dreamers and doers that create recipes, works of art, even small business, by working out every detail to refine their craft. Since 1907, First United Bank has been West Texans refining their craft for West Texans by offering the best banking possible. And that commitment has sustained us while other banks left town. We are loyal to those who strive for creative excellence. That is the spirit of West Texas.
Are you ready for a new home? Is it time to update? People's Bank is locally owned, and our mortgage lenders have decades of experience, so we're able to help you in ways only a local bank can. Bank with people that you know at People's Bank.
At Carter and Raider, we have deep roots right here in West Texas, born and raised in Lubbock County.
We bleed red and black.
Since 2009, we have invested in our clients, in our neighbors, and our communities.
We pride ourselves in the values that make West Texas great: integrity, hard work, and the relentless pursuit of success.
Give us a call if you are in need of aggressive and personalized representation, and let our 25 years of combined experience go to work for you.
At Hamilton Farms, we pride ourselves on being able to offer you the freshest products and convenient space to make memories with your family. Make sure and visit us for Sunflower Days in June and July, Christmas on the farm starting Thanksgiving week, and remember to shop all of our farm-raised beef, Texas-sourced canned goods, and local honey anytime throughout the year at HamiltonFarmsTexas.com. We can't wait to have your family make memories with us.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Littlefield for your matchup against the Shallow-Water Fillies versus the Littlefield Lady Cats. I'm your host, Angel Flores. In case you are just now tuning in, the Fillies took the first set, if I remember correctly, 25-13, and it was a pretty good set. A lot of, as I called them, three-piece plays from the Fillies where they would just get the ball on their side. It would turn to a dig, set up by McKenzie or Grace or Logan, and then one of our front row or outside hitters would take the kill. So we're hoping to see a lot more of that this set. And I've always been fascinated by how many of our players are all-around players. See, McKenzie usually is the hitter, the setter, but everybody else moves all around the court. Here we go. Kennedy Hanlon serves it up. Back to the Fillies. Mackenzie Cook sets it up to J.C. Benton. She makes a powerful spike, but it's dug by Madison Brown and hit back over by number 11, Miley Hernandez. Riley Clatt gets a soft set and sets it over. And number 3, Bree Valdez hits it over, set up to J.C. Benton. She takes a powerful spike and gets the kill on the outside corner of the Lady Cats, and that is the first point of the set to your Shallow-Water Fillies. Kill to J.C. Benton. And now we see Mackenzie Cook up to serve. Here we go. Bring us an ace. And man, what a jinx. Wow. Substitution for the Lady Cats. Number 1, Brindle Ray comes in for number 8, Taryn Golden, and that is number 7 comes in for number 3. Eric Rios comes in for Bree Valdez. Serve is up by Brindle Ray. Dig by Annabie Fleming, set up by McKenzie, and Tatum Renfro takes the spike as the Littlefield Lady Cats get it back over. J.C. Benton spikes it over, gets saved by Madison Brown. McKenzie Cook sets it up, and Tatum Renfro takes the spike. Dig by Madison Brown. Brindle Ray runs to save it, and it somehow gets hit over to the Phillies side. I want to say that was Brindle Ray who made the hit, but looks like could have also been number 11, Miley Hernandez. And Riley Clatt the front row is unable to get it over. Brindle Ray serves it. Dig by Sydney Venable. Set up by Mackenzie Cook. Softly hit over by J.C. Benton. Number 11, Miley Hernandez tries to make a cheeky play and just tap it over in short, soft, right in front of the Fillies, but it goes out of bounds, and it's a point to the Fillies. 2-2 here in this second set. J.C. Benton stone cold up to serve. And that is an ace for J.C. Benton as it flies right past number 6, Madison Brown, who could have made the dig on it, but it just comes in a little too hot. As you see in the replay right here. And it goes right over her hands. J.C. Benton serving. And it falls right over the line. She gets a lucky ace there. You can see the smile on her face as she was kind of laughing there. And it fell right in front of number 13, Maggie McNeese. J.C. Benton serves, dug by number 2, Kennedy Hanlon. Blocked in the front row. And that is a point to the Fillies. Blocked by Tatum Renfro and Riley Klatt, I believe. Could have also been Maggie Grimes up there. Hard to see behind the the ladder judge, referee guy. J.C. Benton up to serve. Dug by Kennedy Hanlon and hit back over by Kennedy Hanlon. Right back to J.C. Benton. Mackenzie Cook sets it up. Tatum Renfro takes the spike. Going for the kill, doesn't get it. Number 11, Miley Hernandez hits it back over. Maggie Grimes takes the spike. And it just goes right over the back row. Her teammates come there to high-five her. Coach Savage there to let her know she's okay. And now she's nodding and smiling. She's okay. She's focused. Here we go, number 13, Maggie McNeese up to serve. It is short. And that is a point for your Shallowater Fillies. 3-6 here in the second set. This one's a little bit closer, starting off a little bit closer. Here we go. Riley Klatt up to serve. The serve is up. Dug by Madison Brown, set up by Brindle Ray. Number 11, Miley Hernandez gets the kill as she softly taps it over into the front row, and it falls and is a point for the Lady Cats. Sound a little congested here, folks. I'm sorry. Trying. Serve is up by number 5, Callie Saldana. Spike by Emma Clausen. And they give it a point to the Fillies off of number 12, who appears to have maybe gone under the line. Substitutions in for the Fillies. Carly Buckley comes in for Mackenzie Cook. And Logan Carrion is going back to the service line as Tatum Renfro takes a breather here. Tatum Renfro with the pink Tober shoes. I love her shoes. They're awesome. Here we go. Served by Logan Carrion, dug by number 5, Callie Saldana, hit over by number 12, Amaya Elizondo. Logan Carrion sets it up to Emma Clausen, and she makes a powerful spike, but it somehow gets saved. And I don't think they save it there in the front row, though. It was a dig by, I believe that was number 2, Kennedy Hanlon, or it may have been Brindle Ray. Looks like it was Brindle who made the dig there to try to keep the Lady Cats in play, but gets stopped at the front line. As number 2, Kennedy Hanlon wants to talk to the line judge. I hope that's his name. That's probably not. I'm just trying to sound official for you guys. She goes to talk to the top referee, and he gives a signal that nope, it was too short, too many touches on it, not too sure. Set up and hit by number 7. Oh, that is Carly Buckley off of a kill. A beautiful spike right into the weak zone between number 1, Brindle Ray, and number 7, Lyric Rios there. As they had just made the ball go back over to the Phillies side. Logan Carrion up to serve. Hit over and out of bounds off the dig from Callie Saldana. She makes a diving dig, and they take a timeout. I believe that is a Lady Cats timeout. And here we go. They huddle up. The cheerleaders step out. the fans look away to talk for a minute. But here we are, having to look right onto the court and figure out what are they talking about down there. I couldn't even tell you guys. But so far, this has been a fun game to do. It's a little cold in this gym. I've noticed quite a few fans wrapped in blankets here right now. And I mean, it's getting cold out there. It's October already, folks. It's creeping up on us. This year is about to be over. 2023 is already about to be over. And wow. Time flies when you're having fun, because look, the timeout's already about to be over. Wow. We're having a blast here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate all you tuning in. And Zach is having the time of his life. He has no chair, everybody, so he has to stand. I finally get commentator privileges. This is amazing. And here we go, Logan Carrion up to serve still. Serve is up, dig by Madison Brown. Lyric Rios hits it over, but Emma Clausen shuts it down and sends it right back. Return to the sender from Emma Clausen as she gets a kill there off of a powerful spike. And that will leave Logan Carrion up to continue serving. She's been serving very good this game. She served a lot more than most. I feel like I've seen her back there at the service line a lot. Set up to Maggie Grimes by Logan Carrion as well as she spikes it over, but the dig comes from Brindle Ray. And the Lady Cats are unable to get it back over to the Phillies territory. And that is a point for the Phillies. Maggie Grimes takes a second to tie her shoe. Come on, Maggie. Come on. Served by Logan Carrion, dug by, I believe that was Callie Saldana, who also hits it over. Annabelle Fleming there to make the dig as Emma Clausen gets a powerful spike, and it's right inside on the corner line, right on the line. Beautiful spike and a kill to Emma Clausen. Set up by Logan Carrion as well. She's not only serving, but she's setting. This is quite a show we have from Logan Carrion right now. Dug by number 5, Callie Saldana, as it goes out of bounds. And that is an ace for Logan Carrion. And here we go, 4-14 in the second set. Logan Carrion gets ready to serve. Here we go. And that looks like it would have been out, but Madison Brown was a little unsure on it. She decides to try to make the dig, and that for sure makes it go out, unfortunately. And that is a point, I believe that was an ace, actually, for Logan Carrion. Serve is up. Right back to Madison Brown. Hit over by Brindle Ray, but Annabelle Fleming is there to make the dig. And Carly Buckley makes a powerful spike. And they tried to block it, but it goes straight down on the Lady Cats territory. And that is a kill to Carly Buckley. Logan Carrion up to serve. Dug by number 9, who is not on my roster. Awesome. Set up by Logan Carrion. Number 19, Maggie Grimes makes the spike. She looks a little confused right there after that hit as it gets blocked and comes back to Philly territory. She goes back to high five the back row as they get set up. And back to serve, number 3, Bree Valdez. Dug by J.C. Benton, and it goes over to Littlefield territory as she makes a diving dig, and the Lady Cats shut that play down. They spike it back down as Maggie Grimes tries to make a play on that as well. 6-16, the serve is up. Bree Valdez, dig by Annabelle Fleming, set up to Maggie Grimes. Hits it over to Littlefield territory. Logan Carrion, looks like a little bit of miscommunication as Annabelle was ready for that dig, but Logan Carrion steps up, tries to make the play. As they huddle up and high five and walk it off, everyone's okay. Number 3, Bree Valdez, dig by J.C. Benton, set up by Logan Carrion. Emma Clausen gets the spike over, And number 9, my mystery player, hits it over. Bree Valdez and Madison Brown set it up to number 8. That is Taryn Golden. As Maggie Grimes makes a soft touch, and they hit it back over to the Phillies side off of a crazy play. Annaby Fleming there to make the dig and get it back to her teammates. And they set up Carly Buckley for a kill. Set from Logan Carrion to Carly Buckley to end that play. And Cameron Motherall steps in to serve. I'm excited to see that. Number 17 serving on the 17th point in the second set. What do we got? I jinx it. Oh my gosh. I've got to stop. I've got to stop jinxing it, folks. I've got to. I've got to. All right. I believe that was Madison Brown who served that for the Lady Cats. Set up by Logan Carrion. Spike to number 9. From number 9, J.C. Benton. Number 2, Kennedy Hanlon. Hits it over, but it's dug by Cameron Motherall and spiked by Emma Clausen there. Another dig by Cameron Motherall as J.C. Benton hits it over to the Lady Cats territory. Spiked by number 8, and another dig by Cameron Motherall. Hit over, and Annaby Fleming sets it up to Carly Buckley. Dig from number 6, Madison Brown. Bree Valdez hits it, sets it up to number 13. They get it back over to Philly territory. J.C. Benton hits it over, and somehow this play was going back and forth between them. Lots of very good digs coming from Cameron Motherall, but the Littlefield Lady Cats managed to set it up and get it back over right in front of J.C. Benton as they get a point there, 9-17. And up to serve is Madison Brown. I'm still disappointed. I've got 2 jinxes in this game, so I've just got to be careful. That's my 3rd of the season. Thank you for the round of applause, Zach. I appreciate that. It's a great feeling, I tell you. And it looks like we're having some talks about who all did what there, and I can't blame them. I was even getting a little lost up there. It was going back and forth. And here we go. Littlefield Lady Cats putting up a little bit of a fight. Dig by Annaby, set up by Logan Carrion to Carly Buckley as she spikes it over softly, and number 13, Maggie McNeese, tries to make the dig there. And it goes the wrong way, and that is a kill for Carly Buckley. Substitutions. Emma Clausen just got subbed out, I think, for, did she? I'm not sure. I saw a substitution, guys. I lost it. Madison Brown sets it up to number 13, Maggie McNeese. Dig by Cameron Motherall, set up by Logan Carrion to Lily Wells, who spikes it over. Madison Brown sets it up, block in the front row by the Phillies. Hit over by number 8, Taryn Golden, set up to J.C. Benton as she spikes it right between Madison Brown and Miley Hernandez, who both try to take the dig on it. And it ends up being a kill for J.C. Benton. And I believe Emma Clausen got subbed out for Lily Wells. And I think that was it, I believe. Yeah. Served by Annaby Fleming, hit by Madison Brown. Set up to Carly Buckley by Logan Carrion. As Carly Buckley spikes it down right over the line. Right over the net, sorry. And it falls into the Littlefield territory. 20-9. With Annaby back to serve in the second set. Here we go. Serve is up. Dig by Madison Brown. Kennedy Hanlon sets it up as they get it back over to Philly territory. And they set up J.C. Benton for the kill. And we've got substitutions now. Emmy Lusk comes in for Carly Buckley. And if y'all were tuned into my last broadcast, you know I called Tatum Renfro Emmy Lusk like 5 times. So I got this right now. Annaby Fleming up to serve. Serves it to number 9, my mystery player for the Lady Cats. Dig by Cameron Motherall, set up by Logan Carrion to J.C. Benton, who spikes it over to, I believe that was Bree Valdez, and number 8, Taryn Golden, hits it over. Set back up to J.C. Benton as she hits it to Bree Valdez again. Taryn Golden sets it up. Number 13, Maggie McNeese, hits it over to Philly territory. Set up to Emmy Lusk, and it looks like Emmy Lusk gets a kill there off the outside hit as she's set up by Logan Carrion. And Emmy Lusk gets a kill. I believe that was number 9 or 3 who tried to make the dig there for the Lady Cats. And number 9, my mystery player, Bree Valdez, sets it up to number 2, Kennedy Hanlon, who softly spikes it over and gets a kill for the Lady Cats, 10-22. And number 9, our mystery player subs out, and number 11, Miley Hernandez, subs in. Number 2, Kennedy Hanlon, steps back to serve for the Lady Cats. Serve is up. Dig by Cameron Motherall, set up. Logan Carrion to J.C. Benton. If she comes in to spike it, she may have made a slight mistake, maybe hit it a little too early, jumped a little too early. She pats her chest and says, "That's on me, guys." Everybody is all smiles back there. Kennedy Hanlon up to serve. Short serve. Cameron Motherall was ready to make the dig as she almost dives to the floor. We've got substitutions. We've got Mackenzie Cook coming in for Emmy Lusk and Tatum Renfro coming in for Logan Carrion. And Mackenzie Cook steps back to the service line to serve. Serve is up. Hit to Madison Brown. Hit over by Bree Valdez, but Annie Fleming is there to make the save. They block it in the front row. And Tatum Renfro, they block it in the front row off of Lily Wells' spike. She hits it, then Mackenzie tries to keep it in play, and then Tatum Renfro as well runs to try to make the play, but it comes up short. They can't take a 4th hit. Substitutions for the Lady Cats. Number 1, Brindle Ray comes in for Taryn Golden. Number 7, that is Lyric Rios, comes in for Bree Valdez. As Brindle Ray steps back to serve. Serve is up. Set up to Tatum Renfro by Mackenzie Cook. Brindle Ray sets it up to number 7, Lyric Rios. Dig by Cameron Motherall. J.C. Benton goes in for a soft touch right over the net, and it catches the Littlefield Lady Cats off guard, and that is a kill to J.C. Benton as she steps back to the service line. And now we see Cameron Motherall sub out after a great performance, and Maggie Grimes comes in. 24-12 in the second set. Here we go. J.C. Benton puts a little too much mustard on it. It goes right past the line, just over it, as they point to the Littlefield Lady Cats. 13-24 in the second set. As we see Maggie McNeese serve. Enemy Fleming takes the dig, set up by Mackenzie Cook to Maggie Grimes, who softly hits it over to number 12, Miley Hernandez. And set back up to Miley Hernandez by the Lady Cats as they hit it to Mackenzie Cook, I believe, who tries to make a dig there, and it goes out of bounds as they point to the Lady Cats. 14-24. We'll see Maggie McNeese step back to serve. Dig by Enemy Fleming, set up to Tatum Renfro, who takes a spike. They keep it in play. Number 4, Cameron Jimenez hits it over to Philly territory. Lily Wells floats it over. That is number 4. I lost it, guys. Mackenzie Cook sets it up. Tatum Renfro goes in for the spike, but it comes up short, falls back on her side of the net. And it looked like she was going to spike it a little harder, but just came in at a weird position. Here we go. Maggie McNeese up to serve. Dig by Enemy Fleming. Kinsey Cook sets it up to Maggie Grimes, who spikes it over. And they get the block, but it doesn't go the right way. And they're unable to get it back over to Philly territory. And that is set 2 for the Phillies as they take the second set. Here we go. We will be back shortly after a break. Thank you.
As shallow water continues to grow and improve, so does our school district. Our students are successful in all aspects of public education, from academics, athletics, theater, ag, band, UIL, and more. Shallow Water ISD is truly blessed by everyone that is a part of our school system because of a community that is second to none. Shallow Water ISD, in a class of our own.
For nearly 70 years, the Sylvius family has provided the nation's farm producers with risk management solutions based on the idea that success comes by putting the client's needs first and trusting that through product innovation, helpful analytic support, and a high level of service, lasting relationships will develop, ensuring a future for these farms and producers and for their friends at Sylvius Insurance.
I'm Josh Keeney,
And I'm Brian Smicker.
and we proudly support the Mustangs and Fillies.
Creating isn't easy. It's a simple fact known to dreamers and doers that create recipes, works of art, even small business, by working out every detail to refine their craft. Since 1907, First United Bank has been West Texans refining their craft for West Texans by offering the best banking possible. And that commitment has sustained us while other banks left town. We are loyal to those who strive for creative excellence. That is the spirit of West Texas.
Are you ready for a new home? Is it time to update? People's Bank is locally owned, and our mortgage lenders have decades of experience, so we're able to help you in ways only a local bank can. Bank with people that you know at People's Bank.
And welcome back, everybody, to Littlefield for your matchup here against the Shallow Water Fillies and the Littlefield Lady Cats. I'm your host, Angel Flores. In case you are just now tuning in, we're about to start the third set as the Fillies have taken both sets in this matchup so far. And they are pretty excited here. Very loud. They've been playing very good. It's been fun to watch. It's cold in this gym, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I sound like this right now, because it's cold outside. It's cold in this gym. We've got fans wrapped in blankets. And I'm just here. I'm just here. Here we go. To start the third set, we've got Mackenzie Cook. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Mackenzie Cook serves, and it is short. And we are going to see the Lady Cats up to serve now. Number 2, Kennedy Hanlon takes her pre-serve dribbles. The serve is up. Dig by Envy Fleming. Set by Mackenzie Cook to JC Benton as she runs in to tap it over. And it was going to be hit over by Madison Brown there, but it comes up short. And that is a point to your Shallow Water Fillies. Now we see Stone Cold, JC Benton back to serve. Here we go. Standard few dribbles. Serve is up. Hit right to Kennedy Hanlon. Madison Brown sets it up to number 13, Maggie McNeese. Enemy makes a dig there. And Tatum Renfro goes for a spike. He gets blocked. And that is a point for the Lady Cats. No? It gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds. That is a point for the Fillies? Yeah, there we go. They had the scoreboard a little messed up there. Serve by J.C. Benton, dug by number 6, Madison Brown, Bree Valdez. And the crew get it over, but it's set up and spiked. Was that Maggie that spiked it? Let's find out. Looking at the replay right here. It was Riley Klatt. Riley Klatt gets the kill there off of a powerful spike. I looked away to the Littlefield side for just a second and missed her making that spike. J.C. Benton with a serve as it goes past the line. A little too much mustard on it. She just has to shrug it off. She's done this before. Something was on the court. I don't know. Riley Klatt just grabbed something and threw it. Number 1, Brindle Ray up to serve for the Lady Cats. Serve is up. Dug by Maggie Grimes, set up by J.C. Benton to Tatum Renfro. She gets the spike and a kill off of a block attempt from the Lady Cats. Wasn't too sure if there was a terminology for that. I wanted to say a chip kill, but I don't think that's a thing. Riley Klatt is now up to serve. Dug by Madison Brown. And blocked in the front row, but it stays on the Phillies side as Tatum Renfro tries to dive and keep it in play. Emma Clausen was there for the block, but it stays on Philly territory. And that is a point for the Littlefield Lady Cats. 3-4 in this third set. Here we go. Maggie McNeese up to serve. Dig by J.C. Benton. Set up by McKenzie to Emma Clausen. Maggie Grimes makes a pass, set up to Tatum Renfro as she makes a powerful spike, but it's dug by number 2, Kennedy Hanlon, and hit over by number 12, Amaya Elizondo. And spiked by Maggie Grimes powerfully to the back row of the Littlefield Lady Cats. And that is a point for your Phillies as Maggie smiles off of a powerful spike. And I'm sure there's no better feeling than jumping up for that spike and bringing it down. Logan Carrion up to serve. And that is out of bounds shortly. Looked like it was on the line up here. It was right on the line. Not 100% sure. We've got substitutions for the Lady Cats. Number 5, Callie Saldana comes in for Miley Hernandez, and she goes back to the service line. Here we go. Serve is up. Dig by J.C. Benton. Set up by Maggie Grimes to J.C. Benton, and she spikes it over back to Callie Saldana. And now that was Amaya Elizondo, who tries to spike it down, but it's blocked in the front row by Carly Buckley and Emma Clausen. And now Maggie Grimes, Grime time, steps back. She's going to serve. Here we go. Serve is up right to Callie Saldana. Set up by Brindle Ray to number 7. I believe that's Lyric Rios. Great dig by Maggie Grimes to keep the Phillies in play. They get it over to the Littlefield territory. They hit it back to the Phillies. Set up by Logan Carrion as Emma Clausen makes a powerful spike. A dig from Madison Brown that keeps it in play. And there, I don't even know about that. I don't think that was right. I don't think that was right. What a dig from Madison Brown to keep her team in play as it goes on the net and ends up falling down. I believe that was number 2, Kennedy Hanlon, who makes a play there to get it over. But the official kills the play. And it looks like he just says, we're not going to count that. We're going to restart. I made a mistake. And good job by Kennedy Hanlon to clear that up. Even though I thought that was still fair play. Here we go. Maggie Grimes up to serve. Hit right to number 5, Callie Saldana. Set up to Kennedy Hanlon. Dig by Anime Fleming. Logan Carrion sets it up to J.C. Benton, who spikes it down to the outside box. That is number 12, Amaya Elizondo, who hits it over. Set up to Carly Buckley as she comes in, and it just hits it just a little too low. Doesn't make it quite over the net, but she's okay. She's all smiles. She's in the front row. She high-fives Logan Carrion. We've got substitutions here. Sydney Venable comes in for Maggie Grimes. And I think number 3, Bree Valdez, just subbed in for Brindle Ray on the Lady Cat side. Apologize if I missed that. Oh. Bree Valdez serves it up, and it's, I believe it was dug by Sydney Venable. And they try to set it up. Logan Carrion tries to set up J.C. Benton. Comes up short, and it is 6-6 in this third set. Bree Valdez serve is up. Sydney Venable again tries to make the dig, and this time it goes the complete wrong way. There's not even a chance to keep it in play. And that is a point as the Littlefield Lady Cats take their first lead in this match in the third set. Second lead, sorry. Zach reminds me. And here we go, serve is up. Bree Valdez hits it to Sydney Venable, who digs it. Gets Logan Carrion to set up Carly Buckley for a spike. So Littlefield Lady Cats get it back into Philly territory, but JC Benton makes a jumping spike. Bree Valdez hits it to Amaya Elizondo, who tries to make the spike to get it over the net, and it just falls right back down, hits the net. That is a point for your Phillies, 7-7. So we see Anna B. Fleming step back here. She's up to serve. Here we go. Logan Carrion up to set, and that is a set to JC Benton, who spikes it right into the corner, to the back corner of the Littlefield Lady Cats, and gets a point for your Phillies. Here we go. Kennedy Fleming up to serve. Serve is up. Kennedy Hanlon sets it up. And number 8, Tarn Golden hits it over. Dig by Madison Brown. Bree Valdez sets it up to number 12, Amaya Elizondo. Logan Carrion sets up Carly Buckley for the spike. And they try to keep it in play. It was a dig from Madison Brown, gone the wrong way. Bree Valdez runs to make the play. She tries to keep it in. Kennedy Hanlon tries to keep it in. It doesn't make it. 7-9. Phillies up. Anna B. serving. And that is an ace for Anna B. Fleming as it goes right on the left line, right in between the back row and front row player of the Lady Cats. A little bit of confusion on who would take that, and gives Anna B. Fleming the ace. Here we go. Anna B. Fleming up to serve. Right to Kennedy Hanlon. Off the dig, but none of her teammates react or make the play there, and unfortunately that is another ace for Anna B. Fleming. And Kennedy Hanlon has been all over the place for the Lady Cats. And here we go. Anna B. Fleming serve is up. Hit right to Kennedy Hanlon, set up by Bree Valdez to number 12, Maya Elizondo. Dig by Anna B. Fleming, set up to JC Benton from Logan Carrion, who gets the kill. JC Benton with a kill there off of a powerful spike into the left corner box as the Lady Cats take a timeout here. And it's getting around lunchtime. I'm sure they're probably talking about food, not talking about the game. Nope, they're talking about food. And so, if I had to guess, Saturday, lunchtime, college football is going on. We've got Philly volleyball going on. It's a great day. It's a great day for, what do we think, Zach? It's a great day for a burger, maybe? Or maybe some chicken? Zach knows I love chicken. Everybody in the Shallow Water Sports Network knows chicken is one of my favorites. But we all know that's not what they're talking about in the huddle right now. They're devising a game plan, talking strategy, figuring out, how everybody's seeing what out there on the court, listening, making adjustments. And the Phillies are trying to bring this one home here in this third set. But the Littlefield Lady Cats have been fighting, keeping it interesting. And it looks like they may have thought the ball was on the Lady Cat side, or not, but the official points, it's the Phillies serve, and Anna B. Fleming continues us after that timeout. And the Lady Cats, number 12, Amaya Elizondo, hits it over. Carly Buckley gets a soft spike, and it floats over the line. And they keep that in play. That was interesting. Logan Carrion gets a good dig, and this time all three of them dive to the floor. That first time, Logan Carrion dives to the dig. Carly Buckley softly sets it up, and I believe that was J.C. Benton or Enemy Fleming who hit it over, and they hit it over to Lady Cat territory. But they come right back. J.C. Benton gets set up by Logan Carry-On. She looks a little angry right there. That was a powerful spike. Unable to make a dig off that, and we've got substitutions. Mackenzie Cook comes in, steps back to the service line for Carly Buckley, and Tatum Renfro subs in for Logan Carry-On. And Zach just showed me something crazy. Anyways, there was a plug right next to us, and we were looking for a plug. Jake, if you're watching, we're blind. And that is a point for your Phillies. Sorry I wasn't talking about that play. Got a little distracted. That keeps Mackenzie Cook at the service line, though. She will step back there, still serving. Here we go. Serve is up. And that is an ace for Mackenzie Cook as number 6, Madison Brown, tries to make the dig. Fortunately, just a little bit off position. She's unable to step up and make that dig. Keeps Mackenzie Cook still serving. Here we go. Serve is up. Dig by Madison Brown. Set up by Bree Valdez and number 13, Maggie McNeese. Gets it over to Philly territory. Sydney Venable makes the dig. Set up by Mackenzie Cook to J.C. Benton. Gets it over. The Lady Cats are trying to get it back to Philly territory. Set up by Mackenzie Cook. Tatum Renfro takes the spike. Madison Brown goes for the dig. Bree Valdez hustles, and what a hustle play by the Lady Cats as Taryn Golden, I believe, keeps that in. And after all that hustle, the Lady Cats pull it together and get a point for themselves. I believe that was off of a block. And we will see Kennedy Hanlon step back. She's up to serve. Serve is up. J.C. Benton digs it. Mackenzie Cook sets it up to Tatum Renfro, who spikes it over. The Lady Cats got a block attempt, but it goes the wrong way, and they hustle to try to keep it in play and get it back over to Philly territory, but they're unable to. And that is a kill for Tatum Renfro, I believe. We see a substitution as Sydney Venable steps off and Maggie Grimes comes in. She steps up to the front row. J.C. Benton with a serve. Dig by Madison Brown. Taryn Golden sets it up. And I believe that is Maggie McNeese who gets shut down by Riley Klatt in the front row. Phillies taking the point, 9-17 in this third set. Substitution for the Lady Cats, we will see Kennedy Hanlon sub out, and number 4, Cameron Jimenez comes in. J.C. Benton up to serve. Serve is up, dig by Madison Brown. Set by Bree Valdez, and number 11, Miley Hernandez hits it over to Philly territory. It's set up by Mackenzie Cook. Just set up just a little bit off on there as she and Maggie talk about it. And now we'll see quick substitutions. Maggie tried to get that ball over, and Mackenzie Cook gets subbed out, and Emmy Lusk steps in. Tatum Renfro steps out, and Grace Barrett steps in. And here we go. Up to serve for the Lady Cats is Brindle Ray. And the serve is up. Annaby Fleming takes the dig. Grace Barrett sets it up to Maggie Grimes. She looked just a little bit off balance there. She had to step back for that, but she still makes the spike, gets it over. I believe the Lady Cats attempted to block it, and it falls in their territory. And that is a kill for Maggie Grimes. Score is 10-18. Here in your third set, Riley Klatt up to serve for the Phillies. Serve is up. Hit right to number 4, Cameron Jimenez. Set up by number 1, Brindle Ray. Hit back over to Philly territory as Grace Barrett sets up Emma Clausen, who puts a little too much mustard on it, and it goes over the line. She was ready to kill that ball, get a kill for herself, get the point. And we will see number 13, Maggie McNeese, up to serve for the Lady Cats. Serve is up, J.C. Benton digs it. Set up by Grace Barrett to Emmy Lusk, who gets the kill there. And Emmy Lusk, the left-hander. It's always awesome to see her get some points, get some kills. See her check in. It's always nice to see a left-handed player. I'm just kind of fascinated by the left-handed coordination because if anybody really knows me, they knows my coordination is not very good. Logan Carrion up to serve. Serves it to number, I believe that was number 2. Oh, number 4, sorry. Cameron Jimenez makes a dig, and the Lady Cats are unable to get it back over to Philly territory. And that is a point for your Shallow Water Phillies, 11-20. Logan Carrion up to serve. She serves, and it's got too much power on it. Goes past the line, and that will be a point for your, not your, but the Lady Cats. Littlefield Lady Cats. I don't know, I think this cold is throwing off my game, guys. I'm not as smooth right now. I don't feel as fluent. I don't know. Served by number 9, my mystery player. And I think she just got an ace. Okay, guys. Number 9. I didn't catch her name in the when they were calling them out, and she's not on my roster. So mystery player up to serve to JC Benton. Logan Carrion sets it up as Maggie Grimes spikes it and shuts it down. No offense, mystery player. Thank you, Maggie. I didn't want to keep calling mystery player for every serve as Maggie Grimes subs out and Cameron Motherall steps back to serve. And I'm going to let her do her thing. I jinxed her last time, so here we go. Cameron Motherall up to serve. The serve is up. Beautiful serve to number 1, Brindle Ray. Set up by number 6, Madison Brown, and hit over by, looked like number 2, Kennedy Hanlon. Dig by the Lady Cats and hit over to the Phillies territory. Set up by Annabie Fleming to Carly Buckley as she spikes it over. Dig by Madison Brown, but it doesn't get over. Emma Clausen, a little insurance tap. Not sure if she touched the ball there or not, but she sure did go for it. And that leaves Cameron Motherall still serving. Here we go. Here we go. Cameron Motherall serve is up. And it hits the net and spins right over as it's all smiles for the Phillies. As Cameron gets a crazy ace. And here we go. She continues to serve. And the serve is up. Beautiful serve to number 9 for the Lady Cats and hit over by number 7, that is Lyric Rios. Set up and spiked by, I believe that was Carly Buckley, who gets the kill there. I didn't get to see the replay right there, so I apologize if I missed that. Cameron Motherall stays serving. Here we go. Serve is up and hit by Brindle Ray as they get it back over to Philly territory. Set up JC Benton, who comes in with a powerful spike, and you could hear her hit that ball probably from up here. So you hear the loud thud of the volleyball. She puts too much mustard on it and it goes out. Substitution for the Lady Cats, we see Brindle Ray gets subbed out and number 3, Bree Valdez comes in for number 7, Lyric Rios. Bree Valdez serve is up. Dig by Annabie Fleming as it goes right over back to Lady Cat territory. And it almost gives them a point. Set up by Logan Carrion as Carly Buckley spikes it. And she gets the corner over there, and that is the set point and the game as the Phillies take the 3rd set, 25-14 here, and take the game. And that makes them 4-1 in district play, if I have my stats correctly. And they are now looking forward to meeting Idalou in Idalou. And if you'll give us just a minute, we will get some interviews set up. And we'll take a short break. Thank you.
For nearly 70 years, the Silvius family has provided the nation's farm producers with risk management solutions based on the idea that success comes by putting the client's needs first and trusting that through product innovation, helpful analytic support, and a high level of service, lasting relationships will develop, ensuring a future for these farms and producers and for their friends at Silvius Insurance.
I'm Josh Keeney,
And I'm Brian Smicker.
And we proudly support the Mustangs and Fillies.
Creating isn't easy. It's a simple fact known to dreamers and doers that create recipes, works of art, even small business, by working out every detail to refine their craft. Since 1907, First United Bank has been West Texans refining their craft for West Texans by offering the best banking possible. And that commitment has sustained us while other banks left town. We are loyal to those who strive for creative excellence. That is the spirit of West Texas.
Are you ready for a new home? Is it time to update? People's Bank is locally owned, and our mortgage lenders have decades of experience, so we're able to help you in ways only a local bank can. Bank with people that you know at People's Bank.
At Carter and Raider, we have deep roots right here in West Texas. Born and raised in Lubbock County.
We bleed red and black.
Since 2009, we have invested in our clients, in our neighbors, and our communities.
We pride ourselves in the values that make West Texas great: integrity, hard work, and the relentless pursuit of success.
Give us a call if you are in need of aggressive and personalized representation, and let our 25 years of combined experience go to work for you.
At Hamilton Farms, we pride ourselves on being able to offer you the freshest products and convenient space to make memories with your family. Make sure and visit us for Sunflower Days in June and July, Christmas on the farm starting Thanksgiving week, and remember to shop all of our farm-raised beef, Texas-sourced canned goods, and local honey anytime throughout the year at HamiltonFarmsTexas.com. We can't wait to have your family make memories with us.
As shallow water continues to grow and improve, so does our school district. Our students are successful in all aspects of public education, from academics, athletics, theater, ag, band, UIL, and more. Shallow Water ISD is truly blessed by everyone that is a part of our school system because of a community that is second to none. Shallow Water ISD, in a class of our own.
For nearly 70 years, the Sylvius family has provided the nation's farm producers with risk management solutions based on the idea that success comes by putting the client's needs first and trusting that through product innovation, helpful analytic support, and a high level of service, lasting relationships will develop, ensuring a future for these farms and producers and for their friends at Sylvius Insurance.
I'm Josh Keeney.
And I'm Brian Smicker.
And we proudly support the Mustangs and Fillies.
Creating isn't easy. It's a simple fact known to dreamers and doers that create recipes, works of art, even small business, by working out every detail to refine their craft. Since 1907, First United Bank has been West Texans refining their craft for West Texans by offering the best banking possible. And that commitment has sustained us while other banks left town. We are loyal to those who strive for creative excellence. That is the spirit of West Texas.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Littlefield. I'm your host, Angel Flores, here for the Edward Jones postgame show. I know I said we would have some interviews coming up, but the Fillies, they are ready to go. They got into the locker room before I could even get down there, so I'm just going to give you a postgame show. Today's matchup was a 3-set win for the Fillies as they took it over Littlefield, advancing them into playoffs, and they are 4-1 in playoffs right now. They have Idalou coming up next. We'll be in Idalou on Tuesday, October the 10th for that matchup, and we're excited to see that. I was hoping I could have talked to the Fillies and asked if they were looking forward to that Liberty rematch, because I know as many of us that were there, we are looking forward to that one. If I would have been responsible and kept stats, I would have a few stats for our players, but unfortunately I don't. So I'll just name a few star ones from tonight. We had Logan Carrion, who was serving very great tonight. I would give her one of the spotlights, and Annabie Fleming making a lot of great digs back there. And so that is our post-game show. I'm sad that it's not as long as I wanted it to be, but, we're here. We're happy to be here, and everything is good. And player of the game, let's give player of the game to, I'm going to give it to Logan Carrion, really, because she was back there in the service line and setting up her teammates pretty much that whole second set. So she would serve the ball and then get right into position and set up her teammates to give them a kill, and that is a lot of hustle, and I admire that. So I'll give her player of the game. Like I said, I don't have all the stats. I should have brought some notepads so that I could take some stats, but I'm about to wrap it up here in Littlefield for the Shallow Water Sports Network. I want to give a big special shout out to Zachary Cole for making the trip out here to produce this and bring this all to you guys. Thank you to all the viewers who are at home and watching. We do this for you guys. We love you. We appreciate you. Shout out to Jake Warren and Nathan Riojas for being amazing role models for me and Zach and letting us do this. And we will be back to you guys on Tuesday in Idalou. And then that Friday we will be in Dalhart, I believe, if I have my schedules memorized. We'll have some Mustang football coming back to the Shallow Water Sports Network. We had a bye week this week, and that's why Jake Warren and Nathan Riojas are not here. They are enjoying their bye week. But you have the B team in Zachary Cole and Angel Flores here for you to bring you everything and anything. I'm your host, and it has been a blast. We hope to see you on Tuesday in Idalou for some more Philly volleyball. Thank you.